Good morning YouTube, what's happening, what's going on? Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to install a factory BMW auxiliary input kit in an E53 X5 with navigation. This should also loosely apply to the E39, the E38, and the E46 models with navigation. To see the standard audio input kit installation without navigation, please see my other video linked in the description below. Here's a closer look at the auxiliary input kit. Here's the part number, and as always I will link that up in the description below. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is take your plastic pry tool. I don't recommend using like a metal screwdriver on these plastic bits, but I suppose if you don't have one of these nylon tools, you could proceed very carefully, but you risk breaking or scraping up your trim. Okay, so first we're going to remove this bezel that goes all the way around our navigation screen. Okay, with that removed and out of the way, we now have access to our torque screws, which are located around the perimeter of our navigation screen. I have one of these multi-tools here, which is all different sizes of the Torx bits, and I will link this tool up in the description below. You're going to remove the screws in the bottom here, and then a couple in the top. Okay, and with those 4 screws removed, we can just slide out the entire navigation unit. And underneath here we have a white plug and a blue plug, and we'll just slide back the connectors and disconnect them. Okay, and there you have it. Now these kits always come with a little plate so you can screw this into your glove box. Personally, I'm not a fan of this method, so I'm not going to show you how to install this, but it's pretty easy. The instructions show you exactly how to do it. Alright guys, check this out. There's a small plug connector right off of our main harness. Those are the 2 plugs, the white and the blue, that we just disconnected. Here's another look at it here. And right off of this harness, it's telling us there's a connector where we just plug it in. Super easy, and it does not get any easier than this. Here's our new auxiliary cable. Now obviously this is the end where our auxiliary cable will plug into, like you hook up your iPod or your iPhone, and then here's our other connector. This is what we're going to connect into the harness of the car. So this is the connectors for the navigation, and right off of that there's only one plug here. Super easy, we'll just pop this guy in. And that's all there is to it. Now the next step is to just figure out where you want to route your input jack for the auxiliary audio cable. You could follow the BMW method and run it out here to the glove box, which I think that's what I'm going to do on this car, just so I can keep it simple. And you could also run it down behind the HVAC panel right here and down into the cigarette outlet in that area. The possibilities are pretty much endless, and it's pretty much up to you to figure out where you'd like to locate the jack. Here's the cable coming out of the glove box. All I had to do was feed it through the plastic pieces that divide our glove box here from the compartment where our navigation screen goes. And at this point, if you want to do the factory installation and drill some holes into the glove box, you can use this guy right here. Here's the suggested routing of the wiring through the glove box, and here's a little diagram here of that piece that I just talked about. I'll figure out what to do with that later myself. Now all we have to do is slide the navigation unit back into place. We'll reach in and grab our plugs. Now the BMW engineers have made this super easy for us. We have a white plug and a blue one, white and blue. You know, just plug them into the right spot. We'll do the blue one first. Now the white one. We'll tuck our wiring back in and slide the unit back into place. Again, we'll use our Torx tool here to screw all 4 of these little Torx screws back into place. And finally, we will put our trim, the bezel piece, back into place. And just give it a firm push all the way around and make sure that all of the clips snap into place. And finally, we'll turn the radio on. We'll hit the mode button until we see aux, and if that mode appears, we know that we've installed the kit correctly. Oh yeah, there we go. As always guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope this video helped you out. If it did, please smash that like button and subscribe.